Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most anticipated games of the year, Black Myth Wukong. If you're considering picking up this action RPG, you've come to the right place. In this video, we'll cover everything you need to know before you hit that buy button. Make sure to stick around till the end to get the full scoop. Let's kick things off with what really sets Black Myth Wukong apart: the powers and abilities. As the Monkey King, Wukong isn't just a martial artist, he's a force of nature. One of the most talked about abilities is his 72 transformations. This isn't just a gimmick. Each transformation serves a purpose, and some are essential to progressing in the game. For instance, Wukong can transform into a swarm of bees to bypass obstacles or sneak past guards undetected. But it's not just about stealth. You can also turn into a stone statue to shield yourself from attacks or absorb environmental damage. These transformations offer a unique twist on traditional combat and exploration, making each encounter feel fresh. Wukong's staff, the Rui Jingu Bang, isn't just a weapon, it's practically a character in its own right. You'll use it to perform incredible feats, like extending it to incredible lengths to bridge gaps between platforms or using it as a pole to vault over enemies. What's cool is that the staff's abilities evolve as you progress, unlocking new moves that are both powerful and visually stunning. Let's talk about the elemental magic. Wukong can control elements like fire, wind, and water, which you can combine with your combat moves. For example, you can engulf your staff in flames to deal extra damage or summon a whirlwind to toss enemies into the air. And it's not just for combat. These abilities can also solve puzzles and manipulate the environment, adding a layer of depth to the gameplay. Black Myth Wukong takes place in a richly detailed world inspired by Journey to the West. But don't expect a straight retelling of the tale. The game introduces new storylines and characters that will keep even die-hard fans of the original story on their toes. Early in the game, you'll encounter a pivotal moment where Wukong confronts a mysterious figure known as the Dark Buddha. This character presents Wukong with a cryptic prophecy about his destiny, hinting at a greater purpose that ties back to the heavens and the ancient gods. This encounter sets off a series of events that push Wukong to question his identity and the true nature of his power. One of the game's most intriguing characters is the Whitebone Demon. She's not just a villain, she represents a moral dilemma for Wukong. There's a sequence where Wukong must choose between defeating her or negotiating a fragile alliance. This choice affects not only the immediate story, but also the ending you get. The game's branching narrative ensures that your decisions have weight, leading to multiple possible outcomes. Another spoiler-worthy moment is when Wukong faces off against Erlang Shen, a god known for his all-seeing third eye. This battle isn't just a test of your combat skills, but also your ability to adapt to rapidly changing circumstances. Shen's ability to see through Wukong's transformations forces you to think outside the box, using every trick and ability in your arsenal to outsmart him. The story dives deep into Wukong's past, exploring his origins in the Taos Mountain of Flowers and Fruit, and his rebellious nature. These flashbacks not only provide context for his actions, but also unlock new abilities and insights into the world's lore. The narrative is as much about self-discovery as it is about the epic battles you'll face. Next up, let's talk about the world itself. Black Myth Wukong's environment isn't just a backdrop, it's a living, breathing part of the game. The world reacts to Wukong's presence in unexpected ways, and you'll need to use this to your advantage. For example, in one area, you can use your staff to cause a landslide, blocking a path for enemies or creating a shortcut. And even rivers can be manipulated to alter the battlefield or solve puzzles. The game also features a dynamic weather system that isn't just for aesthetics. During certain boss fights, the weather can change, affecting the battlefield. Imagine fighting a fire-breathing dragon in the middle of a thunderstorm, where the rain weakens its flames and gives you a fighting chance. The environment is your ally, and learning to harness it is key to mastering the game. Exploration is equally rewarding. Hidden throughout the game are special relics that grant Wukong new abilities or enhance his existing ones. Some of these relics are guarded by powerful mini-bosses, so you'll need to weigh the risk and reward before going after them. These relics aren't just stat boosts. They can drastically change how you approach combat and exploration. One of the more intriguing relics is the Golden Gourd, which allows Wukong to trap enemies inside it temporarily, giving you time to strategize or recover. Another is the Phoenix Feather, which can revive Wukong once per battle, adding a layer of security during tougher encounters. Finding these relics can mean the difference between victory and defeat in some of the game's more challenging areas. Now let's touch on something that's crucial before making any purchase: performance and optimization. Black Myth Wukong is a visually stunning game, but with that comes the question: can your system handle it? Early reviews suggest that the game runs best on higher-end PCs with RTX cards, thanks to its use of ray tracing and ADLS technologies. These features make the game look incredibly realistic, especially in how light and shadows play across the world. However, if you're on a mid-range system, you might need to dial down some settings to maintain smooth gameplay. The game also supports a wide range of resolutions, including 4K, and it's optimized for next-gen consoles. That said, there have been reports of minor frame drops in particularly dense areas, but the developers are actively working on patches to address these issues. If you're playing on older hardware, be prepared for longer load times and potentially lower frame rates. Overall, the game's performance is solid, but it's something to consider if your rig is getting a bit old. The game's visual fidelity is stunning, but it does come with a cost in terms of hardware demands. So let's get down to the big question: should you buy Black Myth Wukong? This game is a significant investment, both in terms of time and money, so it's crucial to weigh the pros and cons before making your decision. First off, let's talk about the price. Black Myth Wukong is priced similarly to other AA titles, which might make you hesitate if you're not entirely sold on what it offers. However, considering the depth of content, the price seems justified. You're not just paying for a standard action RPG, you're investing in a game that promises an immersive experience with hours of gameplay. Speaking of which, let's discuss the playtime. On average, you're looking at 30 to 40 hours of gameplay if you're focused on the main story. But if you're the type who loves to explore every nook and cranny, uncover all the secrets, and tackle every side quest, you could easily push that up to 50 to 60 hours. The game's open-world design encourages exploration, and with the inclusion of multiple endings, there's plenty of replay value as well. Another factor to consider is the game's complexity. Black Myth Wukong is not a casual hack and slash. It's a game that rewards strategy and mastery of its mechanics. The combat can be challenging, especially when you're facing off against some of the more formidable bosses. But that challenge is also what makes it so rewarding. If you're someone who enjoys games that test your skills and offer a real sense of progression, this will be right up your alley. So, there you have it. Everything you need to know before buying Black Myth Wukong. If you're excited about this game, let me know in the comments below. And also, if you want to know the review and ratings of Black Myth Wukong, check out the video in the description or on the top of the screen. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.